Hi again, everybody. I'm Christine Lisi, Baker Christine. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making monster cookies, and I'm going to stuff them with these, Reese's eggs. I have a ton of these left over from Easter. I need to use them. I love to make stuffed cookies, so I thought, why not put them in monster cookies? A reminder, the recipe is coming up at the end of this video. It's on my blog, bakerchristinelisi.wordpress.com, and it's also in the YouTube description box. Let's go over the ingredients. You'll need 3/4 of a cup of butter softened to room temperature. 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. You can use smooth or crunchy. 1 1/2 cups of brown sugar, firmly packed into your measuring cups. 3 teaspoons of vanilla. 1 1/2 eggs. 1 cup plus 2 tablespoons of flour, scooped from your flour container or flour bag into your measuring cup so you get the correct amount. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cornstarch. 1/4 plus 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. 2 1/4 cups of oats. I'm using old-fashioned today, but you can also use instant if you'd like. 1 1/4 cups of chips. I'm using milk chocolate today. And finally, the Reese's eggs. First thing you want to do is put your butter, your brown sugar, and your peanut butter in a mixing bowl. And then using your hand or stand mixer, cream this for about a minute on medium-high speed. Add your vanilla and your egg and a half. Now you add your flour, your baking soda, your baking powder, your cornstarch, and your salt, and blend it all together. Add your oats and your chips, and blend it all together. If you want to throw anything else in here at this point, like coconut or M&Ms, throw those right in. After everything's been mixed all together, I like to actually flour my hands a little bit before I make these stuffed cookies because it keeps the dough from sticking to everything and it's much easier. You can also dampen your hands with water, that's good too. Grab a cookie scoop or an ice cream scoop, scoop out some dough, grab one of your Reese's eggs, put half on the bottom, half on the top, and form it around the egg. And place them in a container. I'm going to chill these for about an hour so that they don't spread too much when I bake them in the oven. Well, even after stuffing all those monster cookies, I still have some Reese's eggs left over, so I'll have to find another recipe to put these into to use them up. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Grab your nonstick baking sheets or your parchment paper, place one on each cookie sheet. Then I stagger about 8 cookies on each sheet in case they spread a little bit. You'll bake these at 350 degrees, one sheet at a time, for anywhere from 12 to 18 minutes, depending on how well done you want your cookies. My faithful assistant Charlie taking a little nap while the cookies bake. This batch baked for about 13 minutes. The cookies, as you can see, are lightly golden on top. Thanks so much again for joining me today for the monster cookie stuffed with Reese's eggs. If you have any recipe ideas for me, remember to keep them coming on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Path, Tumblr, and Instagram. The recipe is coming up at the end of this video. It's on my blog, bakerchristinelisi.wordpress.com, and it's in the YouTube description box. I look forward to seeing you again soon.